Hello, I'm Charles Fellows and welcome to today's vlog. Today is day number 20 out of my 30-day challenge to do a vlog every day for 30 days. I am currently in Taormina in Sicily, and we've had a fantastic weekend here and just about to head back to the airport to catch our flight home. The subject today, which is the sixth and final day of a run of days where I was looking at trying to identify what exactly were the problems, and these are identifying the true problem. So not just the problem that you think you have, but trying to work out what the underlying problem is. By understanding the underlying problem, you can actually find a solution that addresses that. So today's subject is about thinking big and thinking forwards. You need to start thinking big early because that gives the opportunity to actually structure your business in that way. It also gives the ambition, the drive, and the direction to do that. So what do I mean by thinking big? By thinking big, I mean something that is slightly outside your comfort zone, something that while you do believe in it, it scares you a little bit. It seems really quite a chunky and ambitious thing to do. And that is really what you should be going for, because if you don't, and this is where the problem comes, is that you start doing the transactional. You start working and executing what you're doing. You don't look at how you can grow. You don't look at how you can take on more staff. And eventually you run out of time because you're spending all of your time servicing your clients, and you're no longer actually growing as a business should. And depending on what kind of a person you are, it can become boring and tedious, and then unfortunately it flows through, and then you start to maybe slack off to some extent, or at least you're not as receptive to your clients, and it becomes quite routine. Perhaps you just take your existing clients because you've just got a couple of key clients, and you start taking them for granted, and in due course they will fall away and you need to get in more clients. Likewise, a mistake that you don't want to make is you don't want to get too few very large clients, because if those clients do fall away, it's going to hit your bottom line very, very quickly, and you're going to need to address it very, very quickly. And one of the risks of that happening, as is one of the risks of you just becoming time poor and working day in, day out, is that it doesn't become worth the risk of doing it anymore. And then you may decide, actually, you're just going to go and work for another company, and you're going to go back onto a salaried type function. Now, for some people, that is what they want to do. But if you set up a business in the first place, you should be looking to grow. You should be looking to expand. You should be looking to take on more staff. You should be looking ultimately to be able to step away from what you're doing, which in due course will permit you to sell it. Because selling something is where you realize its true asset value. Now, how big should you be thinking? Well, as far as I'm concerned, there should be absolutely no limit to how big you're thinking. You should be looking to take over the world, and if you connect it to a vision, the range of affiliated businesses that you can start up can expand out and out, and you can actually build an empire which covers your topic. But ultimately, the key thing is that it covers your main issue. It covers what you're all about. And that's when you end up fulfilling your dream. And the reason that we go into business is because we want to be independent, and we want to achieve our dreams. Our dreams, as well as having financial independence, should be about something a little bit more, something deeper, a change that we want to make in the world, and a mark that we want to leave behind us. And thinking small, we're not going to leave a mark. Thinking big, we want to change the world, and we want to move forward. So thank you for tuning into today's vlog. I hope that you found these series of 6 days where I've been looking into the different areas that your problems may come from. I hope that you found that interesting. Probably have an interlude of a day or two where I'm covering a couple of other topics, and then I'm going to look on to a group of solutions or a group of approaches that one can take towards finding a solution and implementing it. So thank you for tuning in.